This is my $15,000 content creation setup. Yeah, it's a little overkill, but let's jump into it. Hey, what's up guys, it's Turbo here and welcome back to a brand new video. And today I'm going to be talking about, or I'm going to be showing you guys my setup that I use for making videos, I use for streaming, I just use for gaming. And I sit here pretty much all day, every day when I'm not in bed. This is where I spend a majority of my time because, I mean, hey, I love just sitting around and doing stuff and making videos. And I mean, it's my job, so yeah, I can justify it. But yeah, I took the route of spending way too much money on equipment and just hoping that it would make the videos better. And I was wrong, but you know what? Whatever, it's all good. But anyways, guys, without further ado, let's jump into it. Hey everybody, welcome to my amateur setup video. So this is probably one of the most amateur videos on YouTube, but basically I decided to make a setup video because we hit 80,000 subs. By the way, thank you guys so much for 80,000 subs. And this is overall my setup. So of course I do have a PS4, I have an Xbox One X. I have my boy Ninja right here just flexing on the haters, doing his own thing. You know, that's what Ninja does, right? Am I right, boys? Yeah, you guys know it. I also have some G Fuel too. I have some cotton candy and PewDiePie flavored G Fuel, really delicious flavors. I also got to watch here's my Nintendo Switch corner with my Switch Pro controller, and then there's a Nintendo 2DS XL, and then the mouse that I actually used to use was a Logitech G Pro wireless. I used this for actually just over a year, but I recently replaced it with a Razer Viper Ultimate. Also, the Xbox controller I use is a Creeper controller, so big flex right there. And then of course I have an Audio-Technica ATH M50X headset. Probably one of the best budget headsets on the planet. Super comfortable. The quality is just top notch and it's just great. And then the microphone I use is the Shure SM7B. That's the microphone I'm talking into right now. I just feel like I don't use it the right way, but whatever. Anyways, but I have that plugged into a GoXLR, which is the ultimate streaming audio kind of thing where you can plug it in and then you have 4 sliders to adjust the audio to whatever you want. It also has a sampler and a voice changer. And the keyboard I use is the Corsair K95 Platinum. So really nice keyboard in my opinion. And then my mouse pad is the SteelSeries QCK Neon Rider series. Probably one of my favorite mouse pads that I've ever owned. This is my gaming PC right here. It has an i7-8700K, a 2070 Super, and 32 gigabytes of RAM. And then this is my streaming PC. Basically, I just threw in a Ryzen 3700X, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and I threw in my old 1080 Ti. And yeah, I'm aware, my cable management is terrible. But hey, at least it looks okay above the desk. And then I have these giant lights, so essentially I put Philips Hue bulbs in there so I can adjust the color to whatever I want them to. And then I also picked up a nano leaf, which was probably one of my favorite new additions to the setup because it adds more color and also it's kind of a cool decoration. I kind of realized that the way that your environment looks kind of determines like how your brain is going to work and how effective you are at getting stuff done. So I try to simplify stuff as much as possible, but I also try to make things look cool and colorful and everything. And also we have Goku over there just chilling, doing his thing. And yes, I'm playing Minecraft on my Xbox, or Minecraft Dungeons or whatever. So my 3 monitors are, so I have a 4K BenQ monitor on the right, and that's what I mainly use for console gaming. My middle monitor right there is a 240 Hz. That's what I use for CSGO and everything. And we're zooming into Goku again for some reason. And on the left side, if I pan over, please pan over, I have an LG 1080p ultra-wide monitor. Now, it's not really the craziest ultra-wide monitor on the planet, but you know, it gets the job done. It's basically it's the dedicated monitor that I use for my streaming PC when I stream, just because it has all the monitor real estate that I could ever really need for just doing everything on one screen, because I can put my chat on the side, I can put OBS, I can have like a Google Chrome window, I can have Spotify, and there's real estate for everything. And that's overall kind of the entire setup, but actually I did make one little minor change and I recorded this part with my phone, so the quality might actually be better, but I put a couple Team Liquid shirts right behind my setup. So we have the Marvel one, of course, we have the 2018 one when Taco was part of the team, and then we have the old, I guess, 2019 jersey. Yes, this is my new mouse. This is the Razer Viper Ultimate. Honestly, I kind of prefer the shape over the G Pro Wireless because I have bigger hands. And the G Pro Wireless is an amazing mouse, but it's a little too small for my hands personally. So, and also I feel like the Razer Viper has better feet where it basically glides better. And it's a couple grams lighter as well, and it just feels better in my hands personally. But it's all down to personal preference. The G Pro Wireless might be better for you. Oh yeah, there's also so many things that I actually forgot to mention. I'll just talk about them now. So obviously I do have an Elgato Stream Deck, which is one of the most useful tools when it comes to streaming because you can basically change the scenes with just the press of a button, and it's right there and it's super convenient. Also, I sit on a Secret Labs Titan chair, and it's not the most comfortable chair in the world, but it's really good for my posture because it kind of forces me to sit up straight. Because basically, if you do a lot of sitting and if you slouch, you're going to ruin your back, you're going to ruin your body. So it's good to sit up straight, and it's good to have good posture as much as possible because that helps build the muscles in your back, and it helps you just overall feel better and just be healthier in general. Another really important thing, if you do lots and lots of gaming, or if you sit in front of a computer a lot, like if you make YouTube videos or if you stream, is get up and stretch. Like stretch your wrists, stretch your fingers, stretch your arms, stretch your legs, stretch your back. Just do everything you can. And one thing that I actually started doing was yoga, actually. That's honestly been one of the most beneficial things that I've done in the last couple of years, like doing yoga basically, because it kind of forces me to like stretch my entire body, and it also helps me use my muscles more so I can actually stay in moderately decent shape without really getting up multiple times a day and working out for hours on end. Like it takes 5 to 10 minutes, and by the end of it, like if I'm having a bad morning, it usually cheers me up and it makes me feel so much better. So overall, was it worth it to buy all this equipment and buy 2 PCs just to stream? And I guess, okay, so basically the only reason why I built a second PC was because CSGO actually broke their game capture, so you essentially need a secondary PC with a capture card to stream it without lag, which is kind of annoying. Back in the day, you could basically just hop on OBS, turn on game capture, and it worked out of the box. But now you have to use display capture, which can add a pretty crazy amount of lag to it. So the only way to really get a good experience on CSGO, and the only way to play CSGO competitively while streaming it, is to have a secondary PC with a capture card. But I blame Valve for that, but overall it is really useful to have 2 PCs because if you're streaming a game, like obviously streaming it and like having all these scenes and having like overlays and just animated stuff, that can take a toll on your CPU and your, not really your GPU, but mostly on your CPU. If you don't have like a top of the line CPU, that's going to be the main bottleneck for streaming on one PC. And no matter how good your PC is really, your frame rate is going to suffer on a lot of games, including CSGO, even on like COD and stuff, unless you close all of your like Google Chrome tabs and close Discord and all that. But if you want to stream at a good quality, like 720p, 60 FPS at a decent bitrate, and you don't want it to impact your frame rate, like obviously having an RTX card is a huge step in the right direction because it does have the new NVENC encoder, but obviously all the scenes you have will actually negatively affect your performance because, you know, it obviously uses more of your CPU, so less of your CPU will be working on running the game and more of it will be used to, you know, render like an animated overlay. Having a dedicated streaming PC for that is really good. And that's one of the main reasons why I got the GoXLR, because it allows you to seamlessly use 2 PCs while streaming while maintaining like full audio quality and everything. Plus you get the sampler and the voice changer and everything. Anyways, though, I wouldn't have been able to do it without all of your support, so thank you guys so much, and thank you for 80,000 subs. Like, it's honestly f***ing crazy because I never thought this would happen in a million years. So I just want to thank each and every single one of you guys. I'm going to keep making videos, and as long as you guys continue to watch and enjoy them and hit that like button, I'm going to be able to keep making them. Let's try to hit 100K this year. I mean, probably not going to happen because that's a lot of subs in 2 months, but I mean, hey, anything's possible, right? Anyways, though, if you guys enjoyed today's video, like, comment, share, subscribe, click that bell icon. And overall, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Turbo Nation, you guys are the best. And I will see you guys next time. Peace, guys.